Hey, Student Life family, Jared here. I don't know about you, but I cannot believe it's already time to kick off the 2023 camp season. And for some of you, camp is only 4 months away, and that is wild. But we are so ready to serve you here at Student Life Camp and Student Life Kids Camp. So let's get into some really important reminders for January. Now, if you've been with us before, you probably know what this video is all about. We are here to remind you about the January 31st deposit deadline. What you might need an extra reminder about is that last fall, we rolled out a new financial policy that affects the January 31st deadline. So as a recap, what we've learned this year is that our financial policy has been a contributing factor to our team not having an accurate view of how many people will be joining us at camp every summer. And our aim is to set everyone up for success so that we can say yes when we have space available and no when we know for certain that every bed is taken. And the only way that we know how to do this is to tighten up our financial policy in order to incentivize the church to lock in their registration number sooner. On January 31st, a $75 non-refundable deposit per person is due. Now, this part's not new. This has always been our policy. However, these deposits will no longer be transferable after January 31st. That means if you choose to decrease your registration after January 31st, you will not be able to apply those lost deposits towards your final balance anymore. And so I really want to encourage you to go back and rewatch the original video from last fall in order to get a full understanding of the heart behind these changes, as well as how we believe they will positively impact your camp experience. We'll link it right here in the newsletter below. Lastly, we've done the work to make it really easy to adjust your camp numbers before January 31st. And so in this month's newsletter, you'll find a survey link to use if you need to decrease your number of participants or if you need to ask to increase your number of participants. But if your numbers are all set and you feel good, no action is needed at all. And so today, I want to leave you with 2 action steps. Number 1, if you need to change your camp participant number prior to the non-refundable deposit deadline on January 31st, fill out the number adjustment survey linked in your newsletter. And number 2, to secure your group spot at camp, you need to pay your deposits by January 31st. Now, to all my student pastors and kids ministers, bivocational group leaders, or maybe even you're just the volunteer of the year, I want to say thank you for joining us at camp this summer. And I want you to know that we're praying for you and that we're cheering you on as you start to get students and kids to register for camp, as you host fundraisers, as you reserve vans and buses, and as you even enlist your volunteers. We know that bringing students and kids to camp is no small task. And so we are so thankful for the work that you're putting in. Hey, I hope your group is as excited for camp as we are. Listen, we cannot wait to see you at Student Life Camp this summer.